Good morning, everyone. Happy Veterans Day. And to all who have served and your families, thank you so much for all you have done. There is not enough gratitude for everything that you do. I am responding to a tag from DJ. And thank you, DJ, for thinking of me. It may not seem like a big deal to some, but to me I feel so honored, and I just want to say you really made me feel included. I was having kind of a down weekend. Was feeling kind of sad and not very connected, and so when I got the tag from you, it just made me feel really special. So thank you. And when I watch your videos, I can relate a lot when you share about your emotions and some of the things that you feel and you experience. So I really enjoy watching you, and I'm glad that you included me. So, okay, and I just wanted to look at this quote while I answer some of these questions. When you are happy, you enjoy the music, but when you are sad, you understand the lyrics. And boy, is that true. To me, music is a huge, huge part of my life. And I noticed when I was younger, I never really paid attention to the lyrics. I always liked songs because of, the way they made me feel, but, the rhythm, the music, things like that. And as I've gotten older, man, have I really been paying attention to the lyrics and the meaning behind the lyrics. So just thought I would put that up while I'm answering the questions. Okay, so favorite season and why? Definitely winter. I live in the desert where in the summer it can get up to 120 degrees. That's a pretty regular occurrence. And on average, it's in the 90s, 80s or 90s, usually the 90s. So, my energy is just really low in the summer, and I drag, and it weighs on me, and I feel very and non-productive. So when the winter comes, it's like my energy increases tenfold. I feel more like myself. I feel upbeat, and I can wear it in a sweater on occasion, which is really exciting. So, do I believe in the existence of angels? Most definitely. I won't get into stories or anything, but I definitely feel like I have angels around me, guardian angels. I feel like I've definitely dodged a few bullets, and I've had help getting me out of harm's way. And ever since I lost my dad, I definitely feel more connected to the spiritual side of things. So yes, 100%. Favorite TV programs? You guys will probably laugh, but I love The Golden Girls. I love watching kind of lighthearted episode. I like The Nanny. Nanny's another favorite. Married with Children. I watch all those old comedies. And I really love The Golden Girls. I've watched every episode. I mean, I don't even know. I've lost count. I've seen them all a million times. And I can watch them over and over and over again, and they'll always make me laugh. Same thing with The Nanny, Married with Children. If I have the TV on, it's usually a lighthearted comedy. I think The Golden Girls, it's because I really admire the friendships between the women. Unfortunately, in my life, I've had a hard time connecting and having close women friends. I mean, I have a few, but in general, I've always kind of had male friends because I find that they tend to hurt you a lot less, and they're a lot less complicated. So it's probably why I gravitate toward that show. That's something that I would like more of in my life is stronger connections with women. But yeah, I also like psychological dramas and thrillers, those types of shows. Things that make me think. But in general, I have comedy on. Am I a tidy or a messy person? Oh my gosh, definitely tidy. I don't want to say that I'm OCD because I don't want to minimize that experience for people that have OCD. I definitely don't have rituals or anything like that. I would say I'm probably more of like a obsessive compulsive personality type or traits of that. I definitely like things a certain way. I've gotten better. My gosh, when I first got married, I even like to have my towels folded a certain way and things lined up a certain way. So when I first got married, I would, my husband would fold the towels, and I would literally go and refold them all because they weren't folded the way that I thought they should be. So I've gotten better. I've learned to accept, you know what? Be glad somebody's helping you. Who cares how they fold them? So, but I like routine. I like my things a certain way, and I get a little bit irritable and grumpy if my routine is is off kilter or things aren't going as I expect. I like things kind of a certain way. So, am I afraid of the dark? No. When I grew up in the Midwest, I would say I was. We had basements in the Midwest attached to the house. Some of them would be outside in the garage. Some of them would be in the house. Ours was in the house, but we had a refrigerator down there. And, you know, every time my mom would ask me to go down there to get something, I would run really fast and run back up. I think I thought there was like a monster under the stairs or something, but basements creeped me out. In California, we don't have basements, so yeah, I'm not scared of the dark here. And in general, I love scary movies and thrillers, so I don't scare easily at all. Coffee or tea person? 100% a coffee person. I can drink coffee morning, noon, and night. I can drink a cup of coffee an hour before bed and have no trouble whatsoever going to sleep. So yeah, I drink it straight, black, nothing in it. I run on coffee. That's basically sums it up. Did I go to my prom? Yes. I went to both my proms. Were they exciting or eventful? Not really. One of them, my date ran out of gas, I remember, and I had to sit in the car and wait for him to go walk to the gas station to get gas because I was wearing heels. And a police officer came and gave me a breathalyzer because I was sitting in a car on the side of the road in the passenger seat. So, and the other one, nothing bad happened. It just wasn't very memorable. Do I forgive others easily? Yes and no. I used to forgive people all the time. Now I would say I definitely give people a second chance, even third chances. But if somebody really, really does me wrong or does something really, really awful, I'm not going to lie. I will hold grudges and I won't forget. And I will be very hesitant to let that person in my life again or hurt me again. So whether that's good or not, I don't know. But that's kind of where I'm at now. Any nicknames? My name is Jody. So when I was growing up, I was called Jodester, Jody Meister, things of that nature. My mom, when I was a baby, until I was probably a toddler, called me Porky Baby because I was so chubby as a baby that apparently I didn't have ankles. My legs looked like Tootsie Rolls, according to my mom. They were like sectioned off, like one of those long Tootsie Rolls. Any phobias? Not really, although I would say as I've gotten older, I've been very focused on safety. So I used to love roller coasters when I was younger. And now I tried to go on roller coasters once as an adult, and it was mortifying. The whole time I was thinking, oh my God, look at that screw. That looks rusty. This doesn't look safe. This looks rickety. This is going to fall off. I mean, I was so relieved to get off of it when it was over. So I would say, yeah, I'm a little bit, I'm not phobic, but I'm definitely preoccupied with safety. You know, I'm always thinking about motorcyclists, like where's their helmet, things like that. I've gotten more fixated on safety as I've gotten older. Have I ever been addicted to something? Yes, I used to smoke. I smoked quite a bit all through graduate school. I'm proud to say that I no longer do. It probably took me 5 attempts total, I think, to quit. It was very, very hard to do, but I did it. When I was a kid, what did I want to be when I grew up? I wanted to be a dentist, believe it or not. And kind of strange, but yeah, I always had I still do. I still focus on people's teeth when I meet people. I notice their smile. That's the first thing. I always was very focused on my dental hygiene for some reason. I don't remember my parents instilling that or anything. Maybe that's kind of part of my perfectionistic tendencies or cleanliness OCD type tendencies, I guess. But I always flossed and rinsed and all. I mean, I was always very fanatic about my dental hygiene. And my sister would say, oh, I can't get the floss through. My teeth are too tight. And I would literally be like, I'll floss them for you. And I would floss her teeth. So, yeah, I did not follow that path, thank goodness, but that was what I wanted to do. Did I ever win anything? Yes. We used to have a radio station out here. I love 80s music, not poppy 80s music, but 80s music like college 80s, like The Cure, The Smiths, Morrissey, Echo and the Bunnymen, that type of thing. That's what that was my heyday. Those were my bands. And we had a station out here that, did giveaways, and I'm really good at, if you play a few minutes of a song, identifying the lyrics. So I would say for a month and a half to 2 months, I was winning stuff every week, you guys. I was winning, and it was great. I was calling in and winning, movie tickets, restaurant tickets, ice cream, yogurt. I mean, all these little things. I had no idea. I guess I missed it when they said, if you've won within the last 30 days, you can't play. But I would always call in and I would get it. And so I kept winning. And finally, I would go to the station to pick up the prize. Finally, they were like, you've been in here before. And I innocently, because I wasn't trying to, get away with anything, I said, yeah, I've been in here like every week. And they were like, yeah, you can't play anymore. So, and then when we went to Mexico, we went on like a group outing where they had a raffle, and I won a pair of earrings, Mexican fire opal earrings. And in general, my luck is not great. So those are prized possessions to me because it was like the first thing I ever won, kind of in that respect where it was a prize. I was so excited. How am I feeling right now? I'm feeling a little bit tired, a little bit frustrated because there is so much I need to do and I want to do, and my energy doesn't always cooperate with my brain. That's something I actually struggle with quite a bit because I have some medical issues, which are, your energy levels and how you're going to feel are unpredictable. So there's days where my brain is just, going a mile a minute with all these things I want to do, and my body's not cooperating. So that can be frustrating. But overall, I'm feeling good today. It's going to be a good week. Cats or dogs? Well, I obviously love dogs. I love my little Ernie. There's little Ernie. Oop, he's right there. Don't mind the mess in my room, guys. I got laundry hanging because I did laundry. A lot of it's air drying. I love all animals, though, but I am definitely allergic to cats. If I get around a cat, I have asthma that usually doesn't bother me. I would say it's dormant, or I've outgrown it, with the exception of cats. If I'm around a cat and I don't get away from them quickly enough, I will immediately need my rescue inhaler. I cannot breathe. I will have an asthma attack. So as much as I love all things cuddly and cute, I cannot be around cats. And dogs are just, they're your buds. They're loyal. They want to be with you, and dogs are the best. I'm a dog person. Where would I go in the world if I had unlimited funds? I would go anywhere in Europe. I've been to Mexico and I've been to Canada. I've been nowhere in Europe, and there's so many things I want to see. I want to see London. I want to see Ireland, Scotland, France, Italy, you name it. I want to see all of it. So anywhere in Europe, I would like to do just a long tour of Europe. And what do I do to wake up or boost energy levels? Coffee. 100% coffee. My alarm goes off at 6:30 a.m. to feed my little Ernie, my little diabetic doggy, his food. He eats every 12 hours on the dot. And while I'm getting his food ready, I am brewing my coffee. So, and again, I drink it morning, noon, and night. So if I'm lagging or I need to focus, I make a cup of coffee. Or I take a nap when I have that luxury. Sometimes on the weekend I'm actually allowed an hour or two here or there, and I will take a nap. Except for me, I tend to feel a little bit more tired after taking a nap. So it's kind of a debate I have with myself. Like, should I rest? Or if I really need to focus on a project or some work that I'm doing, sometimes I'll just say, you know what, just power through, drink your coffee, and take the nap later because it'll interfere. So anyway, that's all the answers to more questions about me, tagged by DJ. Again, DJ, thank you. I appreciate you. And you made my day. And I am going to tag Raindrop TV. Very nice guy. I don't get to watch him enough. I don't get to watch a lot of lives as much as I would like because I've way too much going on. But he's just a really friendly person, very welcoming. Minion Moto. He's a new pal I've made out here in the desert. So cool to actually know someone on YouTube that lives in the desert. Hopefully we can connect in person sometime soon. And City Girl Country Woman. I'm trying to pick Raindrop TV, and Minion Mode. They're big. but they've supported me, so I'm going to tag them. And City Girl Country Woman is a smaller channel as well. She's very energetic and very entertaining. She's made some really nice comments on my videos. So I'm going to tag those 3 people, and hopefully they will pick up the challenge. So I hope you guys have a nice day, and be well, everyone. Take care.